Hi, I'm Marcus Schneider. Welcome to Schneider Classics, and today I'm going to show you some of the projects we have laying around. So first of all, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video. This is the first video of the channel. This is hopefully going to be a long series, as this is my brand, Schneider Classics, and I'm Marcus Schneider, and here are some classics. You're going to be seeing a lot of stuff on this channel. One, you're going to be seeing a lot of the classics that I own and a lot of the classics that I work on as I take you through the process that I do to restore them, make them, well, pretty enough to be on the road and drive them like I don't care, because I love these things, I love these machines, and I just love the way they sound when they run. So if you want to see a lot of that, see a lot of restoration, fixing up rockers and cab cars and the ugly stuff that everyone doesn't like, as well as tuning engines, making them work, from taking them out of the field and putting them in my backyard. Because I have a little bit of an addiction. I like buying stuff, I forget to work on it, and I just take stuff out of fields and I buy way too much projects. So you've already seen this bad boy. First thing we're going to say is this is my 1972 one-ton GMC truck. Now this truck has a long story that I will probably make a video on its own, because it has so much history in it. It was originally my great-grandfather's work truck. This has been in the family for 4 generations. It's a wonderful piece of machinery. It still runs to this day, and really there's just so much history into this truck and stuff I cannot tell you in this video, because this is just the intro video. So if you guys want to know more about this truck, let me know, and we will make a video just on this 1972 GMC 350 small block, fully bored out to a 403 cubic inch engine, and it sounds pretty. It still drives! Next, as you can see here, I'm at the back of the dump truck, the 1972. We have here is my 1967 C10 half-ton GMC frame. She's a work in progress. I actually have not worked anything on the frame or anything for probably about a year and a half, which is sad. Back here is my workshop. I am going to be working on this, but all work done on the workshop and all that stuff. If you guys want to see that, I'll leave the link down in the description below. That will be on my main channel, my kind of behind the scenes channel where I post whatever. This channel is just going to be dedicated to these trucks, automotive projects, fabrication, all that fun juicy stuff that us automotive mechanics and people, I hope we enjoy it. I mean, I know there's a lot of swears that get saying when I drop a wrench, but in the end I love doing it. So just to give you a better look, underneath this heavy tarp, this is the engine I have picked out for my 1967 C10. This engine does run. We have ran it on the Marcus Schneider channel, which I'll leave the link in the description below. This engine does run. Actually doesn't sound that bad. Probably need to replace the spark plugs. It is a 305 small block V8. It does alright. It's hooked up to a automatic transmission, which still works, still moves. We actually scared ourselves the first time when we started figuring out the transmission. It's not like my favorite, which I love driving manuals, which, like the dump truck, is a 4-speed manual. But for an automatic, she does the job, and really I'm just happy I have the original factory rims with this vehicle. So it's a lot of fun to tinker around on engines, and a lot of work has to go into them. So you saw the frame for this bad boy, but now here's the cab for the 1967 C10 short box. It was a factory short box truck that, it was someone else's project that I bought for like about 300 bucks. Floor I've slowly been working on. I have to completely redo what I've already done on the header, because it's a learning experience. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm learning just as much as you are, so hopefully you can learn from my mistakes, and hopefully I can learn from everyone else's, and any comments that you guys leave in the description to help me out greatly helps. This old truck has seen better days, but I have all the pieces, I have all the floor panels I need to put in it. So hopefully I can get this truck finished, and hopefully this truck can be on the road before I head back to school in this August for automotive and mechanics. As you can see there, I am doing all the floor repairs. Already what's been done on this truck is a lot of the corners, the cab corners are done and grinded down on the welds. I am still a beginner welder, but yeah, the cab corners are done, the rockers are done. All that's left is the front floors and as well as the both driver and passenger floor pan. They just have to be welded in. So I am slowly working on that, and then this truck is going to be going back on the frame, which is something I'm hoping to bring you guys along with. Now, I have to say about this truck, so far, everybody that ever comes to my property, people who always find my videos and stuff, this tends to be their favorite truck. It is my 1969 2-ton Chevrolet, even though I am going to swap the GMC badges, because they are the exact same truck pretty much, bare bones, just different grills, and which I have the spare grill in the back. My parts beside my shop, as you guys saw. This is a 1969 2-ton Chevrolet beast of a truck. I got this truck for 300 bucks from a GM dealership. Leave the link down in the description below of that video. It came with no engine, no transmission. It originally came with from factory power steering, which I thought was a little weird for a 1969. But it is a 2-ton truck. It was a commercial truck, and it came from factory with a big block V8. As long as I'm reading the VIN correctly, I might be reading it wrong, but the last time I checked it, I'm pretty sure that's what it did. And the power steering is still in this truck, so it's actually really cool to see that. It's all caked up like heck, but it's really, really beautiful, and I love the look of this truck and the way it is. I can tell originally this truck, from this cab and everything, it was a manual, which is awesome because I'm probably going to put a manual back in it if I can find one. Goals and dreams of this truck are a lot. This truck is eventually going to be my all-around workshop truck. So it's going to have a welder, a plasma cutter, an air compressor, winches on this truck. It's going to be a, hopefully it's going to end up being a tilt deck. My goal is to put a 5.3 LS liter V8 engine in it, so I can have all the amenities of the new day of having an easy engine, not a super expensive engine, one that is super easy to haul because one, I know that engine pretty well because it's inside my mom's 3/4 ton / 1 ton 2015 Chevy truck. They're really good engines and they do haul a lot, and that truck actually originally hauled this truck home. As well as it comes with all the new day-to-day necessities of air conditioning, and I can make some pretty cheap mods to it to make it like a supercharger and make it a really powerful engine. But this truck is eventually going to be my shop truck that I use for hauling vehicles, hauling trucks like the 1-ton, hauling trucks like a 2-ton, hauling things home to work on in our little shop. Now this cab, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I've had a couple ideas with it over the years. One, I've thought about putting it inside, swapping this cab for the one on the 1-ton dump truck. But the cab on that truck is not actually that bad. So now a second idea is, because this cab is in better shape than what's on the 2-ton, and also all of the lights are on it, the mirrors are both on, the doors are hooked up, like I don't have any problems with this cab. I'm thinking about putting this cab on the 2-ton because the 2-ton needs both driver and passenger floor pans, needs new rockers. It needs a bunch of small work, as well as the doors don't line up actually on that cab on that truck, where this one does, as well as a lot of the lights are broken out, and there are just a bunch of little details on that truck that need to be fixed. Thank you, Wind, for ruining my audio. So obviously when I bought this cab, I also bought this cab for 300 bucks. 300 bucks seems to be my lucky number, as I bought the C10 for about 300 bucks. Because I bought it for 600 bucks, but I got $300 worth of scrap with it, and I got rid of that scrap. The 2-ton I bought for 300 bucks. And this lovely cab and everything, I bought 300 bucks with the entire front clip. That is for a GMC grain truck. So I'm probably going to be putting that front clip on the truck, just because I'm way more a GMC fan than anything else, and it's a lot of fun. So on this channel, you're going to see some other things as well. This is my family's 1957 Atlas tractor. It is a 4-inline engine. What make and model I can't really tell you because I don't really know a whole lot on it. I do know we have to replace the clutch on it and the starter because she's seen better days. But this tractor was my great-grandfather's, been in the family for a couple generations. Same with the dump truck. We love this tractor very much. There is a video, and they put a video down in the description below on my other channel about this tractor and a little bit of information about its history, because it is an amazing tractor. It is very powerful. Homemade log splitter, homemade bucket. It's lasted a very long time, and it's done us good. So like I said, you're not only going to see automotive trucks and stuff on this channel, you're also going to see this bad boy. This is probably the newest thing I've ever bought in or driven or toy that I own. This is my 2018 450 Sportsman Polaris. I have driven this in rodeos, I have driven this in mud bogs. I just love this machine. It has done me so well, and I am going to be doing modifications on it in the future. My goal is to do like, see what I can do here with this scrap metal, make a push bar for it. Not every people like the design I'm planning on doing, but that's not their choice, it's my machine. So yeah, there's a bunch of modifications, there's a bunch of stuff and a bunch of supplies I'm going to show you guys with this machine as well. And like I said, you're not only going to see automotive mechanical stuff. Right here I have two riding lawnmowers that need a lot of care, a lot of work. Right now, I am custom building a steering column to work for this small tractor that I have no idea what age it is. I have no idea what timeline it came from, as well as this tractor. This tractor needs a brand new transmission. Sorry, not tractor, riding lawnmowers. To me, I think that's just a small tractor, but I've been corrected multiple times that they're not. But I'm going to show you guys also all the work I do on these machines, show you how to rebuild engines, but I don't need to because both these have amazing, beautiful running engines. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to videotape the rest of the process of me building the steering column. I'm really sorry about the audio for this video because I am going to be ordering some wireless mics, but right now I don't have them. So these things need a lot of love and care. And it's my job to do it because I need to get these up and running because I hate using the push lawnmower. I will use the push lawnmower, but I hate it. Something for you to take away from and something automotive, mechanical things that you like and enjoy. Like I said, we're going to be pulling up a lot more vehicles on this channel. They're not going to be my own because a bunch of my buddies and friends that I work with and work on their vehicles as well have a lot of amazing vehicles and classics to show you on top of just my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Schneider Classics. Schneider's, it says Schneider's right there. It's the old Schneider's truck. And it's a classic, so haha. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Schneider's Classics. I hope to bring you guys many, many more episodes along the way. And this video is like, this is a dream come true of mine to be able to work on and do mechanics. A little bit of background information on me. I'm Marcus Schneider. I come from a long line of family of tradespeoples, and we all have our special skill suit. Mine's obviously haggling because everything you see I own, other than the ATV, I spent less than $1,000 acquiring. The C10 I paid $600 for. I sold $300 of scrap metal I got with it, and I got that truck pretty much for $300 as a running, driving truck. Right now I'm in the middle of a floor repair. That I spent less than $100 purchasing all the pans for, and the truck actually came with most of the pans. I only need to buy one, which is really amazing. And some of the work that started getting done on it is actually not that bad. So I got really fortunate and lucky with that. This truck I got for free. I inherited it because it's a beautiful truck. They're like, well, we're taking it scrap, and I said, no, I'm taking it, and we drove it home because it's just that much of a beautiful truck, and a truck we do not want to see go to the graveyard. This is going to be me, my father's project, dream project of ours that we have to work. Then there is the expensive and probably the project that I won't touch for years to come, my 2-ton. Spent $300 on it, brought it home. It was not a fun journey bringing it home, but that truck is hopefully make a lot of memories for me, and it's going to be a great project truck to have, a great work truck to have later on in the years. Everything else, like my 2 lawnmowers that I have to fix up. One I bought for 25 bucks and the other one I got for free. I have both running motors for them. I got to replace transmission for one of them, and I just got to custom fabricate some stuff for them. Otherwise, they're pretty good machines. I may bring you guys along with me on all that. The only thing I have spent too much money on was my ATV. I bought it brand new from the dealership. I spent $8 grand on it. Yeah, that was a pretty costly toy. I know I got a heck of a deal on it because it was already, one, I bought it last year. So I bought it in 2019. It was a year-old model that they were trying to get rid of. On top of that, they gave me 25% off of their showroom price. So like, I looked at the price originally for these machines, and I think they originally sold for about $16,000. So I pretty much got it half off if I bought it in 2018, but I bought it in 2019 with 25% off. So I got a heck of a deal on it, and I still spent way too much, I think, because it's new, but I'm the only one to ever hurt this machine and abuse it, so that's one good thing about buying a brand new machine. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope there's something on this channel that you are interested in and you want to see happen. Leave a comment down below, anything you want to know about these vehicles, these trucks, more videos you want to see, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching Schneider Classics. See you in the next video.